How much do I love Salem? I love living next to the Salem Maritime National Historical Site. I love the history and the reputation that the ship made after the Revolution for Salem, the city of peace.
Welcome aboard Friendship of Salem, Salem's tall ship. I'm the first mate. She was built in Albany, New York. She's a replica that is based on a very detailed model at the Peabody Essex Museum, built by the ship's carpenter in 1804 during one of her voyages. Friendship was chosen as a representative East Indiaman, a trading vessel that specialized in trade with the Far East, that was pretty typical of Salem's trade after the Revolution, after 1783. She was built for the trading firm of Waits and Pierce. She carries lead ballast for stability, and in the old days she would have carried stone, which would have been transferred out and converted into money-making cargo.
From 1998 to around 2008 or 9, Captain Jim Fox. Jim was a wonderful mentor, really talented captain, and a volunteer. So he was our sailing captain.
He took over as captain around 1998, and my dad originally skippered the tugboat that brought her up. It was one of those things that he kept on saying, I'll do it for a year or two, I'll do it for a couple years, but he did it for, almost 13 years.
On these ships, on the old ships, carpenter was a very prestigious job. Carpenters weren't considered sailors. They was just that. They were carpenters. They didn't sleep with the crew. They had their own quarters with the officers. They were one of the few, other than the mates, who would talk directly to the captain. It was a pretty prestigious job. The carpentry on the ship never ever stops. It's constant and ongoing. Fittings like this is called a staple. You can see all the caulking around it. We did everything we could possibly do to keep water from getting down there. And you know what? There's almost nothing you can do with fittings.
Behind me is the Salem Custom House. When a ship like Friendship returned to Salem, the captain got his papers together. Before he went home, before he did anything else, he went inside there and started the customs process to see how much tariff, how much customs duties were owed the United States. Customs revenue was the primary source of federal revenue of the U.S. government's operating money, basically from day one.
I'm not gonna give up when you're